to the website. So, Maurizio, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Awesome. What do you think about the AI lately? Is it starting to feel easier to use and things like that?
Yeah, doing it, not making as many mistakes as it is. Like the first one was going crazy. It started using interaction broker. It started doing some crazy stuff. Huh?
Well, interactive
Now,
brokers is what it should be using for data. That is correct.
no. It was using it to not interaction broker. Freaking what's the other one?
Schwab.
I forgot some other one that I don't even have a membership for.
Oh,
So
data.
I think it was metadata or something like that. I
Okay.
forgot which one it was, but yeah, I didn't have the account for it. So and I didn't even ask it. It was just making stuff up, coming out of
Okay.
crazy. It was
Yeah. So we made a lot of improvements. First of all, we started using the new GPT 5.6, so that immediately made it smarter instantly, right? So we were using 5.4 mini before, now we're using 5.6 Luna, which I think is a significantly smarter model. And then basically what's been happening is like as people have been using the service, we've been kind of noting because like whenever you have like especially if you like swear at it or something like that, it automatically logs it as a frustration or a bug and like sends us a report of that. So every time we get one of those, we turn those into an eval, right? Where we basically say, okay, this is what the customer was trying to do, and this is what happened, but we instead should have had this happen, right? And then we like turn that into like this thing that we now from here on out will always check, right? And then we fix it up to make that thing actually work without breaking anything else, and then release it, right? We've been kind of just iterating like that for the past like week or two or three, right? And I've heard anecdotally from a lot of people that like things are just starting to like work a lot better, right? There's all these like little details like how you give it the instructions, like what system prompt you give it, what skills you give it, um, all that kind of stuff has just been improving over time. So when was that you had that issue where it was spinning like that?
think it was Friday.
Okay,
I don't remember honestly. I've been doing so many testings that I don't recall. Uh,
okay,
yeah, I've been using it like every day trying to get this going. Um, so uh, yeah, I don't know. I don't recall. No, it may have been Saturday. I think it was Saturday.
okay.
I did it.
Yeah, Saturday would have been a little bit further along. I think we made a new release yesterday. So you mentioned that that like the planning and all that kind of stuff kind of was spinning out of control. That's something that I actually have been working on. Oh, it's actually working still in the background, so that's cool. It's pursuing this goal. That's nice. Okay. I wasn't even aware this thing's been working for the past hour and a half, but cool. Yeah, so we got this thing getting improved further. All right, it's like all these like little things, all the little things start to add up, right? Like so let's say if we talk to it now, before when we were doing it, it was like it would like you said, kind of spin out of control a bit. But now let's say make a strategy that buys TQQQ when the 200-day moving average or when it's above the 200-day moving average. Okay, so we'll type that in and let's watch this thing and let's see if it actually can do this in one shot. There we go. So we got it like loading skills and stuff, creating a plan. I was getting a little bit of feedback here because this thing's working on this. Yeah, it's like we're trying to add a lot of polish, right? So what I really like to have is this thing be like very, very well polished so that when we do this all on Sunday, everything works really well. But you can see here, I asked it to make a strategy, right? And it's actually following this plan very well, right? So it created the strategy, it loaded all the skills, it was able to go through all the stuff. The plan isn't showing up, which is, oh, there's the plan. Okay. So yeah, so it created a plan, started executing all this stuff. Now it's running a back test, right? So it's going through all those paces automatically. We'll see if it actually completes this. And it's made now to, if it has any kind of problems or whatever, it will automatically fix itself, right? So we designed this a couple weeks ago and we've just constantly been improving on it to make it more and more consistent of how it's going to do this. So there we go. We got this thing running. There's our back test. And I think this is probably going to work first time around. Right. So before, I think we tried exactly this thing like 2 or 3 weeks ago and it didn't work. And now it's like working just fine, is what it seems like. We'll see if it finally finishes up, but so far it's looking pretty good. So is this kind of the thing that you were doing, Maurizio, or like what was the specific thing that you said it was like spinning on?
Well, it kind of did all on its own. Like it just started trying to solve the issue by itself.
Hmm.
It was like, okay, we're gonna do this and do this and this, and it was just like, okay, I'm gonna try this and try, and then it started doing some crazy stuff that I had no idea what it was going to.
Okay.
Huh? Yeah.
Do you remember
It
what
was
you
going.
asked it to do? Like I could actually have our AI look into this if you want.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying it was just the phase. I think it was just the update that fixed it. Like I said, it just it just kept trying to fix the issue, and it kept finding a new issue, and it kept trying new something else, and then something else. Which is fine. But the thing is, it went like way off tangent. It started using stuff that, like for example, it started going, okay, let's do I go do a year test, and it goes, no, no, let's do a 5 year test, and it keeps saying, let's do a 5 year test. Like, no, no, just do a year.
Oh,
Huh?
that's weird. Okay.
Yeah,